Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Tom, I'm a makeup artist from London. I have such an exciting video for you today because through the post last week, I got this. Oh my goodness. Il Makiage sent me all of their Dirty Talk lipsticks in this gorgeous PR package. These roses smell amazing. I just think the box looks great, so I'm gonna try on every single color for you right now. Now, matte lipsticks. It's a struggle for me. I have incredibly dry lips, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna try my hardest for you, and then if it gets too much, I'll just have to do it on my arm and just swatch them that way, because my lips literally just like crack into 1,000 pieces. But I'm hoping for an amazing formula, very creamy, so it won't be painful for me. Let's get on with the video. Now, before we start, I just want to show you the packaging, which is so beautiful. It's these sort of shiny bullets, and they've got the name of the brand Il Makiage down the side, and I want to show you the bullet of the lipstick. Can you see the texture on these lipsticks? It is so beautiful, so detailed. It almost makes me not want to put it on my lips to ruin them, but I'm gonna do it for you. This first shade is the shade Cammie. So this is a sort of true neutral brown, neutral nude brown. It is really nice. I think a lot of people would like this. Maybe I shouldn't have worn such a pinky lip liner to go with it. I think a proper true nude would have been good. First thoughts, the texture feels nice. It is emphasizing some of the texture on my lips, but that is just because my lips are incredibly textured. Shade number 2 is Jayy. Okay, so this one is your sort of true pinky nude, very pale, which obviously is why I've needed the lip liner around it. I actually do quite like this one. It flatters me surprisingly. It doesn't make my skin look too pallid and pale. I like it. I feel a little bit Kim Kardashian in it. Number 3 is the shade Betty. Now for me, this is the perfect sort of pink, everyday nude. It's got a little bit of brown in there too, so it definitely still feels nude, but also a little bit pinky. I just think this is my perfect everyday colour. It's quite similar to the natural shade of my lips. And now we're on to Chloe MK. Now this one feels a little bit more like a sort of grungy, purpley brown. It's not for me. It doesn't suit my skin tone. It makes me look really drained and dead. But I do know a lot of people who would wear something like this. And you'll have to excuse me if I butcher the name of this, but this is Juany? Juany? Juany. It looks like a nice sort of brownie ready nude. You'll have to excuse my application of this. I think I'm just getting messier and messier. This colour is beautiful. It's like a brownie terracotta. I really like it. It's really warm, sort of bricky colour. It doesn't really go very well with my blush because the blush is a bit too cool toned, but I do really like the shade. Okay, this is Elwa or Elva. This for me is another fabulous My Lips But Better sort of shade. It's peachy, it's still got that pinky nude, but it's got a little bit more peach that kind of like brings my lips to life a little more. It's very soft, pillowy matte. I am actually enjoying the texture. Obviously it's a lot me taking these on and off, but I am enjoying them. They do look really nice. It's time for the shade Ariadna. I love this one. It's a really nice sort of deep bitten pink. There's a sort of rosy tone that I like in this lipstick. It feels very classic, very chic. I almost feel like a Hollywood starlet in this one. Next up is the shade Divinity. With these sorts of shades, I'm getting into sort of brush territory now. I feel like they're so full on, quite statement that I can't get the shape right without perfecting with a brush. Now this one is a lovely, bold, bright, pinky, purpley colour. However, I am finding that it is a little bit patchy on my lip in different areas. Now my lips are getting drier because I am going through so many matte lipsticks, so it could just be catching to that. I'm not sure if you'll even notice it on camera, but it's just something I'm noticing personally, and I find that can be really tricky with bold colours like this. It is really nice though, and again, it's one of those sort of statement red carpet shades where I feel like if you're going to an event, this would look really incredible. I would just need to make sure that the skin on the lips was so smooth, so, you know, perfect and moisturised before I put this on, otherwise I would be scared for the patchiness. This next shade is called Diaz. And this is a really fabulous shade. I wasn't expecting it to be this sort of, I can't tell, it's definitely like very red, but also very, gosh, very pink. I'm not sure exactly how to describe this colour. I wasn't expecting it from the bullet, but I really like it. Again, I feel like these darker shades are all sort of, I said darker, these brighter, more bold colours, and the bold shades are a little bit more eventy, red carpety. I think this is a stunning colour. You might be able to tell, but I've abandoned lip liner for these darker shades. It's just not worth it. The next one is Denden, or Denden. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Looks very deep and brown. This shade looks quite chocolatey in the bullet, but it's actually very purple on the lips. I'm not a fan. I don't think it suits me very much at all. It could be an interesting statement look, but it's not for me. I think someone with deeper skin tones would definitely benefit from this lipstick rather than myself. I just don't think it suits me at all. The next lipstick up is called Ciara, and from the top of this lipstick, they give you sort of like the clue of what colour it is. I already know this is not going to be one for me. These sort of like really cool toned mauvey purples. I hate them on me, but I'm going to show you anyway. I just think this makes me look like a corpse. It's so grey and so purple at the same time. Oh, I really don't like it. I'm sure for like an editorial, I could make this into something really cool, even as like, I want to say like maybe an eyeshadow or something instead of a lipstick, but I'm looking at myself and I hate it. I'm really sorry, I have to take it off. We've got William next. This is a deep, dark purple. Wish me luck. William is vampy and fun and super deep, but again, just not for me. Now graciously we're moving away from the purple tones and we're moving on to the reds. This one is the shade Ray. Now I'm a sucker for a red lipstick, and this one is a lovely sort of bright ruby red shade. The texture feels great, it looks good on my lips, even though my lips are very dry. There's something very sort of cherry about it, like it's a really bright red, but I really like it. We've got Bella next, which is a bright orange red. I think this one is fabulous. It's so bright, it's so bold, it's got a little bit of orange in there, it's very bright. Yeah, I really like it. Very summery actually, but again, any event you could wear this and you'd be really happy with it. Our second to last shade here is Jessica. Again, more of a sort of tangerine orange with a little bit of terracotta. I'm finding myself a little bit unsure about this one. I think it just maybe washes me out a little bit because it's quite muted as an orange, and again, I don't know, I'm just not sure. Maybe in summer. It is a nice colour and I really like it, but I think it's just not for me. Our final 16th shade is Cairo, which is a deep brown. So it doesn't look as deep on the lip as it does in the bullet. I do like it. It's a fairly warm brown. Yeah, I think this would be a really nice autumn winter shade. So I've just gone in to finesse this with a little bit of liner. I think I much prefer it with a slightly more solid line. And that's it for all of the lipsticks. Thank you so much to Il Makiage for sending them all over. Obviously, I've not been paid to make this video, I have to say that, but they did send them to me for free to try out. What shades did you like? Were there any that you particularly liked on me that you would want to try for yourself? And do also let me know which ones you didn't like, because there are a couple in there that really didn't suit me, I think. Now, I am a big fan of these types of videos where you get to see someone actually trying on lipsticks, because it's so hard to know what shade to get, especially now when you might not be able to test them out on a counter, or you may just be reluctant to go in to try things out. So hopefully this was really helpful for you. Please let me know if there are any other things that you want me to try out. Leave me a comment and also follow my YouTube channel so you can come again and see me next time. I hope you have a fab day wherever you are, and until next time, see you again. Bye guys.